I always see comments saying home automation is a waste of time, spending hours setting up smart devices, writing automations, troubleshooting, all to save a few seconds? Well, they're wrong. You see, I time myself doing common tasks that I've automated and found out that I actually save over 6 hours a week. The people that don't automate are gonna cry when they see how much time they're wasting every year. The numbers are shocking. The first time waster is using my phone as an alarm clock. I kept my phone on the nightstand and would use it right before I would go to bed, making it difficult to fall asleep. Then I would feel tired the next morning and scroll on my phone when I woke up. Massive waste of time, and now I don't put my phone on my nightstand because I don't need it for an alarm clock. My smart shades are automated to wake me up every morning, and I get out of bed so much faster. This saves me about 5 minutes a day, which might not seem like a whole lot, but that's 30 hours a year. You could watch the movie Oppenheimer 10 times or the Barbie movie 15 times, depending on what side of Barbenheimer you're on. Another waste of time is checking on things around the house. Look how long it takes me to check the front porch to see if a package was delivered. One whole minute gone, wasted! And I might have to do that multiple times a day and add even more time if I accidentally answer the door and it's a pesky door-to-door salesman. There are lots of things I normally check on, like if the garage door is closed, 3D printer is finished, washer is done, or if the front door is locked at night. Now with the smart video doorbells, smart garage door, and energy monitoring outlets, it's all automated to notify me at the right time or even just take care of it for me. Time saved not having to check on things is about 10 minutes a day, which is about 60 hours a year. That's enough time to beat the game Zelda. Well, that's if you're good. For me, it's probably like 3 times that length. And if you're wondering, hey, you're not factoring in all of the time it takes to set up the smart home stuff, I will do that at the end. The biggest time suck for most people is watching too much TV or social media on their phone. And I normally watch TV with Allie at night, so it's not that big of an issue for me. But my phone, oh man, it's terrible. I've tried the app time limit feature built into the OS and I don't like it. It shows up when I'm already sucked deep into some social media app and now I'm feeling extra lazy on the couch. So I usually just skip it. Instead, I created an automation that is so much better. Right when I open up any app that wastes my time, a menu pops up with more productive options, like opening up my to-do list in a split view with music. So I'll be motivated to get stuff done. This has been a lifesaver and easily saves me 20 minutes or more a day. That's 120 hours a year. You could read all the Harry Potter books twice.
Wait till my father hears about this.
And if you like these kind of phone automations using Siri shortcuts or Tasker, then let me know down in the comments and hit that subscribe button so I know to cover it more. So what about lights? Well, here's how long it takes to turn off all the lights in our house. Two minutes. What a waste of time. And I have to do that every time before we go to bed and when we leave the house. Plus remembering to turn the porch lights on and off, and adjusting the lights. Now, all my lights are automated based on the time of day, motion sensors, and they always turn off right before bed. So it saves me about 5 minutes a day, which again is about 30 hours a year. So if you were Team Oppenheimer from earlier, well, now you have time to watch the Barbie movie 15 times on top of it. Same goes for my thermostat. If I want to run my AC less while we're gone, I would normally have to go around and change each one. Plus, we would have to set it back when we would come home. And of course, there's all the times we'd have to go up to it and make little adjustments randomly throughout the day. Since our thermostats are automated, they automatically adjust when we leave and come home. And they change depending on which room we're in, since we have multiple HVAC zones and it knows which rooms are occupied. This saves us about 3 minutes a day. Now, this next one isn't very flashy, but it still takes time, and that's our irrigation controller. That's just adjusting it once. I would have to do that twice every time it rained because I would have to turn it off before it rained and turn it back on after it rained, let alone adjusting it throughout the year. Now that it's automated, it skips if it's raining and it can make automatic adjustments throughout the seasons. Since this isn't something I do every day, it averages to be about 1 minute a day, but that's still 6 hours a year. Think about all the fun things you can do in those 6 hours. Like deep cleaning the bathroom 6 times. Probably the most obvious time saver in my smart home is not sweeping or mopping. This would easily take me over an hour a week to mop all the tile in our house. Now, the robot vacuum automatically starts up when we leave, so I don't even have to remember to run it. It's so much better. So mopping once a week for over an hour averages to about 10 minutes a day. I've been using Roborock vacuums for years, so a big thanks to Roborock for sponsoring this video. They actually have an anniversary sale going on right now, so if you've been waiting for a lower price, it's your lucky day. I switched over to their S8 Pro Ultra and it works great. It vacuums and mops my floors really well, and it has dual brush rollers for more thorough cleaning and less hair tangles, and that's critical living with 3 daughters and a wife. It also has the Vibra-Rise 2.0 for high-speed scrubbing and a wider cleaning zone, and it also avoids objects, so you don't have to spend as much time picking up clutter before it vacuums. Seriously, if you're big on saving time, this vacuum is one of your best options since the Ultra Dock washes and scrubs the mop, dries it, and then empties the dustbin. This is a huge time saver for us. And like I said, it's on sale for the first time and you can get 25% off, which means you can save hundreds on a really nice vacuum. So click the link below if you're interested. So a security alarm might not seem like it takes a lot of time out of your day, but it really does. Whether I'm forgetting to set it while walking out the door, double checking if it's armed before going to bed, or waking up early to disarm it before the kids set it off, it's too annoying. Now I don't have to worry about any of that because it automatically arms when we leave and disarms when we come home. And it's on a schedule to arm at night and disarm in the morning. So it saves me about 2 minutes a day, which might not seem like a whole lot, but that's 12 hours a year. You could drive all the way across Texas. Okay, for this next one, I'm gonna throw my kids under the bus. Not really, but their interruptions can be a waste of time. Just one interruption can cost 10 plus minutes just trying to regain focus on whatever I was working on. So I have a busy light right out in the hallway that automatically turns on when I have a meeting on my calendar, and that's been helpful, but there's an even bigger culprit, and that's snack time. My kids ask for snacks every minute they're awake.
Snack, 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 snack.
So now a snack timer automatically starts up every day so they know exactly when snack time is. The beautiful part is they don't have to ask Allie or I. They can just ask the Echo.
About 40 minutes left.
And less interruptions saves me about 10 minutes a day. Now to calculate how much time I've saved by automating. First, I have to see how much time I spent setting up smart devices and automations. I'll round up and say it takes 1 hour for each smart device to be set up, plus the time it takes to automate each category. And don't forget troubleshooting throughout the year. So to set up the automations I mentioned in this video, I estimate it would be about 64 hours a year or about 10 minutes a day. And if you take the total time of all those common tasks, which is about 400 hours a year, minus the time it takes to automate it, you end up saving over 6 hours a week. That's almost an extra workday each week, or about 42 8-hour working days completely freed up per year. That's crazy. So even if you automate a task that only takes 2 minutes a day, 2 tiny, measly little minutes, and you spend 1 hour automating that task, at first glance, it might seem completely not worth it. But only after 1 month, you'll break even on that time spent. And then after that month, you'll save 12 hours a year. So for me, home automation is 100% worth it. Thanks for watching. So now that I have all this free time, I can focus on what really matters. Playing Xbox.
Seriously, Reed?
Hey,
Come on.